Hello, Willys community. Chris here from JeepWillysForSale.com, presenting an immaculate frame-off restoration 1951 Willys CJ-3A. It's currently up for sale in Cold Spring Harbor, a village on Long Island in New York. Don't worry, at the end of this video, I will cover asking price and how to buy for those interested. But for now, let's cover the history of this Jeep, the story of the rebuild, as well as see a startup clip and more. There is a full description for this listing with all the details you can read in the actual ad on our website. So I'm not going to recite that word for word. This video is meant to provide some more color and show the Jeep in a different way that a classified ad just can't. For those who are serious, I recommend heading over to our website and reading the entire description in detail. So a brief background on this rig. It was originally used on the docks of Boston Harbor by the then Boston Fuel Transportation Company. It was a work vehicle and definitely got its use. According to record, it was a work vehicle from 1951 to 1972. After that, it was sold to an employee of Boston Fuel Transportation Company and then sat in a barn in Ansbury, Mass for 46 years. This is where the second, well, I guess technically the third owner, Tom, came in. Tom is the owner who is responsible for the rebuild you see today. I had the benefit of speaking with Tom recently for about 45 minutes, and he regaled me with stories about finding the Jeep, restoring it, and ultimately his decision to pass it on to the current owner, Kevin. When Tom found this Jeep literally in a barn in 2018, it was in rough shape, and pretty much the only thing salvageable was the frame. Well, the frame, the driver's seat frame, and the grille, believe it or not. Everything else has been replaced, and the goal was to go rebuild or new old stock all the way. Tom did a lot of the frame, axle, suspension, and brake work himself, but when it came to the tub and drivetrain, Tom enlisted the help of a well-known professional Willys Jeep restorer named Brian Haynier. Hopefully I'm saying that correct. He's also known as Metal Shaper on YouTube. You should check out his channel. There are over 500 videos and a wealth of knowledge for enthusiasts out there. So an Indian tub was procured. It was sandblasted, reprimed, and painted by Brian. Brian also rebuilt the entire motor, including pistons and rods. He rebuilt the transmission with new old stock gears and added a new fourth gear overdrive purchased from Herm's Overdrives. Let's check out an engine startup clip with both a motor and exhaust view. Other key parts to this build include a complete 12-volt conversion using the original generator, starter, and distributor. All were professionally rebuilt and a Petronix ignition was installed. Every nut and bolt was replaced with grade 8 automotive. A Walk's original style wiring harness was added. Electrical wipers and directionals were added. The markers were modified into driving lights. A passenger and rear seat were added, and all seats have safety belts. The original PTO was also restored and cut to accommodate the new overdrive. Tom also found an original heater in Pennsylvania at a swap meet of all places. This was converted to 12 volt and installed. He also purchased a new Indian canvas top with doors. Tom told me he spent well over $40K on this restoration, not including his own time spent working on it. After finishing the build, driving it around Massachusetts, featuring it in parades, and winning multiple car shows, Tom decided to sell in 2024 to make room in his garage for his other projects. Kevin, the current owner, purchased from Tom and has enjoyed it for over a year, but has decided it's now time to move on. This Willys was up for auction on Bring a Trailer back in November of 2025, but it failed to meet reserve, so Kevin reached out to us in December to help him find the next owner. This is a Jeep Willys for Sale full service listing, which means that not only are we helping the owner find a new buyer, but we are providing added services for the buyer and seller. This includes secure pay through our technology partners, which is a safe and secure funds and title transfer service that protects both the buyer and seller during the transaction. We are using the same security that major auction houses, dealers, and consignment shops utilize to ensure the proper transfer of ownership. It's as simple as this. The buyer makes an offer, the seller accepts, the buyer funds an escrow account that also holds the title and registration documents, the buyer receives the vehicle either in person or via shipping, the buyer accepts the vehicle and okays the condition, then and only then are the funds released to the seller and the title and registration is transferred to the buyer. The buyer pays no fees for this service, just the cost of the vehicle. And on that note, the current asking price of this Willys is $24,000. Depending on when you are watching this, the price might have changed, so be sure to check out the full listing on our site for current price and again for all the details. This is also where you can message us and make an offer. Also, feel free to call me directly at 503-862-8541. I am working very closely with the owner and happy to answer any questions and chat with prospective buyers. Let us know what you think about this Willys down in the comment section below. Feel free to leave any questions as well, and we will reply. Depending on what platform you're seeing this video on, you might be able to send us a direct message. So feel free to do that. I look forward to hearing from you.